Hey, what's up, everyone? We're back with episode number 4, part 4 of this series. Today we're going to be talking about the cool, calm, confident, and bilingual therapist. If you don't plan on being the average clinician, you need an assessment process that's going to demonstrate your knowledge without really having to say much or explain much to the athlete or client. Now, obviously, we're going to be talking with them, but you want your body of work to demonstrate your knowledge base and how you can help them rather than having to actually explain too much. Having a go-to assessment and being very efficient with what you see in the athlete and with active individuals is going to lead you down the road of having a better relationship with them, having the client demonstrate more buy-in with you as a clinician that's going to be able to fix their problems or issues that they're presenting with. You can talk all you want or listen all you want to the client, but bottom line is if your assessment doesn't match up to the talk, they're not going to let you walk the walk. Athletes have tendencies, they can be finicky, they may think you're trying to take them away from their sport, but if you can speak their lingo and show them your value and that you're not trying to take them away from their activities, but rather keep them going as long as they can, as long as it's going to be safe, and get them back as quickly as possible back to their sport, and then you can, more importantly, show that to them, they're going to have your back. So none of this is possible without first listening and to talking to the client first, but then having an assessment process, an exercise prescription ready to go day one that looks and actually feels like an athlete. That's when the athlete is going to know you're the right clinician for them, and they're going to see that day one and they're going to be bought in day one. I've seen clinicians who have an excellent assessment process and then they go to their exercise prescription and it just kind of has me shaking their head. It's like, really, that's what you came up with after the assessment process? And being a former collegiate athlete myself, I kind of put myself into their shoes, and if I was doing these type of exercises for an injury that was keeping me from playing or returning to sport, I'm just kind of shaking my head and I'm like, really, this is supposed to help me? And then most times the clinician doesn't even show why that exercise was important, so then they don't recheck or retest anything. So maybe there was some type of huge improvement after doing these exercises, but the athlete has no idea because you never showed them that. So no matter what your exercise prescription is, you need to show the value of why that's important to be doing, and then it needs to look and feel the part. So the big key takeaways is if you're working with athletes or high-level clients, you need to show them the importance of what they're doing, not just tell them. Finally, if you're working in the world of sports, you're going to be talking to parents, coaches, trainers, and other rehab providers. If you can't speak to all these individuals at their particular level, your client is going to suffer. Keeping communication lines open, fluid, will not just help your current client, but they will also help you get future clients because they are now going to refer to you because they now understand the process. They have trust in you as well, not just the athlete. Because when you're dealing with athletes, you're dealing with another group of individuals as well too, and they need to be kept into the loop just the same, because that athlete's probably getting different information from different individuals, and if you can keep everybody on the same page, you're going to have a much smoother process, and everybody's going to be heading down the same path rather than getting this mixed up line of communication that just gets all fuzzy and it doesn't lead to a smooth rehabilitation process.